So we're just about to start the first period here. Nice little rendition of the national anthem by a young singer from Bedford High School. Do you happen to know who that is, Kevin?
I do not. I think
Oh,
she's a little younger than me.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, that was a very nice job. So back on the bench today, Marty Myers, after missing Wednesday night's game with an illness. I heard, Marty's not a guy that misses too many games or events, or from what I understand, hardly ever. But he must have been pretty sick if he missed it. So back on the bench today, all four coaches. Very nice to have him here. Just watched the junior varsity game. JV unfortunately lost on a late goal by Bishop Girton. Bishop Girton took that victory 2-1. Real good game, pretty physical game. I think we'll see BG in a few weeks, actually next week, I think. And from what I understand, they're a pretty physical squad. So just about to drop the puck here. Taking the face-off, Griffin Gagne. Joined by Asa Parker, and while Nate John is out, Tyler Gamble, number 10. Oh, unable to really control that puck at the blue line, couldn't keep it in. So face off just beyond the blue line. So, Kev, any quick keys to the game?
Bulldogs got to keep the pressure up. They got to out-hit Central. They got to be faster. They got to keep the pressure on this goalie, and they'll be able to win.
I agree. That's probably a good start here. In net today, Alec Lindberg. Alec's brother Anders was in net for the JV team. So it was good to see a couple of brothers out there playing hockey. So behind the net, Gamble battling behind the net. Asa, quick steal. Keeping that puck in deep. Central trying to control it and just, try to just get it out as best they can. Gamble with the puck. Big hit in the corner right by Gamble, as Central just elects to just chip it out. So watching these guys play at the Christmas tournament, Kev, I think you were there.
I was there, yep.
Central, one of their big plays is to really just chip it up over the D and make it a race on their forwards. So we'll be looking for that a little bit from them today.
Yeah, I'm sure Marty came up with a plan to combat that. He's usually pretty good at coming up with strategies to counteract other teams' strategies.
Matt Giroux with the puck. Nice little play right there. Tossing that puck in the zone is Colin Voloshin. Pinching in from the blue line is Drew Conley. Back checking. Number 2, Tempesta. Quick shot on net, just wide. Colin Voloshin just pinning that puck along the boards. And coming out with the puck, number 2, unable to control that play. Tempesta not too good on the puck right there, and Central with a real good chance. So
yeah, you can't be giving the puck up like that right in front of the net. It's how you're gonna get scored on.
So that's a second or third time I've seen Lindberg actually attempt to catch that puck, and it bounces out of his glove. I think he just got new gear, and that glove might be a newer glove, and he's still probably just getting used to it. So not the best shift right there by that line. They need to be a little bit better on really controlling that play.
Well, what was interesting to me is to see Colin Voloshin out there. Usually they would move someone up from the third line, but I think with the way the third line has been playing, this Vayu, Ryu, and Roberto line, I think Marty's electing to keep that line intact and pull up a guy from the fourth line to fill in the second line slot.
So we have a little bit of a change here. Is number 19, Jack McDonough, out here. It looks like they've changed the lines a little bit for today's game. On the boards, Brett Vayu looking for an outlet pass, unable to make that play, so he elects to go back D to D to Jack Flanagan. Joins out there with Valancourt on the ice on D. Vayu trying to get the puck up to Jay Roberto. Flanagan to Valancourt. Valancourt with the puck. Back over to Flanagan. A little miscommunication there on the pass. Central sending that puck in deep. And out with the puck comes Brett Vayu. looking to just get it in deep. Broken up there at the red line. Nicely done by the defender from Central. And Central really controlling the pace of play at the moment. Waving off that icing as it went through a couple of sets of legs from the Bulldogs. Back on the puck is Gagne, really skating hard. Boy, he's really impressed me this season.
Yeah, he's going to be one of the shining stars in the future. After the senior class leaves, he's going to be one of the top gunners.
I think so. He's on the first line here with Gamble and Parker right at the moment. Asa Parker, little hook right there by number 6, Potvin. Keeping that puck in. Nice little pass right there. Gamble unable to connect with Parker. Parker, quick shot and a goal. Nifty little play right there. Griffin Gagne causes some traffic. Puck ends up on Asa Parker's stick, and he just roofs that puck over the goaltender, Matthew Sislak. Bulldogs up 1-0.
That was a gorgeous shot by Parker there. Little bit of mishap in front of the net for Central. They couldn't quite get a hold of the puck, but Asa just got that puck and shot it right where he needed to put it.
Real nice play. So taking the face-off there. Tempesta on the face-off. Here comes Voloshin, dumps that puck in, and here comes that play we just talked about where they're just going to chip those pucks out and try to get that puck out and send somebody on a race. Voloshin with the puck over the blue line, shot on net, just redirected wide. Going after the puck behind the net, Tempesta, number 2. And out with the puck comes Central. Central tossing the puck in far corner. Conley on the puck. Shot directed and blocked by his own player, his own teammate. Sending that puck out, unable to connect out of the zone. In, Matt Giroux on a rush. Forwards coming to change up. Giroux with the shot, blocked, deflected, up into the netting. And going to see a face-off inside the zone.
Drew has really good speed for a defenseman. He's got a good set of skills. Not an incredible player on the defensive aspect of it, but he's a very good forward defenseman.
Definitely jumps in the play, that's for sure. Brett Fayou pinching off one of the Central players coming out of the zone, and quick shot by Valancourt. Flanagan trying to dump that puck in, hits a teammate trying to get out of the zone, so we're going to have an offsides. And the Bulldogs, in typical fashion, just rolling 3 lines and sending them out pretty consistently. So I'm looking down here at the backs of the jerseys here. We're missing another player here, as you pointed out. Brett Silva, not sure where he is today. Hope he's okay. Hope he's not hurt or sick or something. He's not here, not active for today's game. In his place is Josh Reeks and Hannah DeRozier. So, as she's been joining the team as she's been active because of injuries and so on. So it's good to see those guys out getting their chances. So, nice.
Hand pass, I think. Nice. I think they're calling a hand pass.
So, face-off just outside of the zone. Donato Tempesta taking the face-off against Patrick Barry. Boy, they've known each other a long time. Patrick played with Donato's older brother, Stevie, on a few teams, so they've known each other for a long time. Central with the puck. Patrick Barry dumping it in. Potford and Barry going after the puck. First on the puck, Matt Musgrave. Got to watch a little bit of Matt's little brother Nathan play just for a few minutes there, the JV game, so that was good to see. D to D behind the net. It's a play that the Bulldogs really execute often. trying to just control the pucks. Long pass by Abad. Abad trying to connect with Voloshin, couldn't do so. And again, just throwing that puck out as Central seems to be their go-to play at this time. While this line is not performing where it should be, they can play a little bit better.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with the lines. I've seen some different combinations all throughout the game. I'm not sure what they're doing.
Well, the player that we usually see out in this line is Jacob Rio, but I can't tell you what happened or what's going on. He's here. He's on the bench, but he's just not seeing the ice time. So there must have been something that happened. Marty's quite a disciplinarian, so he has no favorites. Doesn't matter who it is or when it is. It definitely likes to make sure that folks know who's in charge and exactly what the expectations are.
Definitely.
Out with the puck, McDonough looking to connect with with Jay Roberto. Central really keeping this game close at the moment. The Bulldogs not at their best. I've seen them play a heck of a lot better, that's for sure. But Bulldogs lead 1-0. And a quick pass, errant pass, and out with the puck. Nice little, just a little tap on the leg, and Brad Veyu couldn't connect on that breakaway. So we're going to have an icing call, and last fresh legs out there is Tyler Gamble. So facing off to the left of Matthew Sislak, the right on your screen. In white, Bedford Bulldogs. In green, Central. Redirected over the net. Nice pass up front. Tyler Gamble looking for Asa Parker. Asa Parker couldn't control it, and out comes Central. Offsides is the call. Gamble just a little bit too quick into the zone as he was trying to jump in the play to get up there with Asa Parker. We'll face off here. Just outside the blue line in front of the scorekeeper. Inside the booth today, Mrs. Vandermidden. Looks like her husband, Andy. Mrs. Vandermidden, one of the teachers at Bedford High School. Her two boys have... Asa Parker right out front, gets a chance, gets his own rebound, just unable to bury it. Looking for another shot, just off a leg. Valancourt keeping that puck in, tied up in the corner. Griffin Gagne battling for the puck, hovering around. Number 10, looking for a pass out front. Gagne had him, got a good pass off, but just tipped wide. Patrick Barry going down hard. Flanagan battling hard, tosses it on net. Lindbergh swallowing up that shot, and stoppage in play. Nice play, get some fresh legs out there. So 5:44 remaining in the period. 1-0 Bulldogs. Getting his own pass right there. 29, Cam Blaisdell. Tempesto, a quick shot. Almost with 5-hole, closed it up right there. Matt Sislak. That was a nifty play right there by Cam Blaisdell. Off the boards to himself. I think he could have carried it, though. That defender looked like he caught an edge.
Yeah, the defender was giving him the inside lane, and I don't think Blaisdell realized that. So what he had in his mind was to try to beat him to the outside, but the defenseman gave him the inside lane, and I think he was too committed to trying to move to the outside.
Blaisdell looking for a pass. Nice little shot on net right there. Save. And it's under his pads. Real nice save by Ian Lindbergh. Kicked it wide. That was the best chances that Central has had right there. I'm looking to tie that game up 1-1. So
yeah, that was not a good breakout pass by Blaisdell right to the Central guy. Not a good look.
Well, deep in the zone, good. They made a nice play, came out it, and then he just looked a little bit too quickly and did not see the defender there from Central. So Jay Roberto pushing that puck in deep. First on the puck is Central. Central rimming it around. Still carrying the play, Central. Brett Vayu stealing it, getting in deep, controlling that play, looking for McDonough behind the net. Nice pass out there. Matt Giroux, just nice little soft shot to the net, looking for a redirect or a rebound, anything. And out with the puck comes Central. Matt Giroux stepping, stealing it. McDonough carrying the play. Had a teammate, looked for a pass. I think he gave it away, and the Central player was able to just steal that puck. Matt Giroux behind the net. And firing it out. Drew Conley, looks like we're going to get an icing call here. Well, it looked like the boys from Bedford were a little bit tired on that shift, so kind of a lengthy shift for them. They did control the play, but a little bit of a lengthy shift, so Drew Conley, captain, fires that puck around, and a little stoppage in play.
Yeah, definitely good to get a line change there. That line was definitely struggling. They were gassed, so good play by Connolly to get that puck out and get a line change.
Nice little breakout play right there. It's a designed play by Bedford. Looking for the far weak side player. Back to the D, Valancourt down below. Looking out front for Tyler Gamble was Griffin Gagne. Pinching in right there, Flanagan. Gagne trying to bring it out front. Look, maybe for stuffing that puck in. And pass out front ends up being a shot. Unable to connect. And Central busting out on a 3-on-2. Flanagan, long pass to Asa Parker. Asa Parker controlling that play, looking for a teammate. Couldn't connect. Tempest able to chip that in. Oh, that looks like he's held onto that puck a little bit too long. We're going to get just a stoppage in play.
It looks like Central has been abandoning their efforts to chip the puck over Bedford's defenseman. It looks like they're trying a more conventional breakout right now.
Well, I think they tried it, early just to see if it would work, and it didn't. So you'll try something different.
Yeah.
Back on the puck is Alex Abad. Abad to Tempesta. Tempesta flipping it up. Nice little play. Here comes Cam Blaisdell. Shot. Looking for the pass. Tried to make a pass, but covered out front was Voloshin, so he elects to shoot. Good decision. Nice save by Sislak.
Preferably would have liked to see that shot low and on the pads to try to get a rebound, but maybe he saw that he had a top left corner open.
I agree with you. I agree. Blaisdell trying to get a shot, hooked up, anything. Stepping into the play, Drew Conley just tossing that back in. Matt Giroux behind the net, on the corner, joined in the, just wide of the net. Nice shot. Absolutely buried at the blue line. Tempesta, saved by Sislak as he was able to.
Penalty on Central for tripping.
So Tempesta springs Blaisdell and it just gets punished at the blue line.
It looks like he's hurting. Definitely got the wind knocked out of him.
Oh
but
yeah, that one might sting for a little bit.
Sometimes you got to take the punishment to make the play. It was a good play.
That was Jake Clark. Jake Clark, a senior defenseman from Central, one of the big hitters on that team. So, but he made the play and almost sent Blaisdell for a breakaway. A little bit of an errant pass right there. Uncommon for Asa Parker, but it happens. So power play here, Bedford. On the half wall, Asa Parker across ice, looking for that backdoor pass to Matt Musgrave, just couldn't connect. Keeping it in at the blue line. Shot kicked wide. First of the puck, Griffin Gagne causing a little nice little nifty play right there. Into the back of the net, Griffin Gagne with a poke on the puck. Loose puck, it wasn't under the goalie. The referee right there could see it the entire time. Thought he had it covered up. I think the goalie thought he had it covered up. It looked loose. So power play over, 56.8 seconds left. A real nice play there on that power play. Bedford takes a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, that was a good solo effort by Griffin Gagne. He had no open passes, so he elected to just take it into the net by himself, and it worked out.
Well, I think the puck was loose, and the defenseman and the goalie all thought they had the puck, and they didn't. It was still loose, and it was just individual efforts by Gagne and certainly by oh boy, that puck almost found its way to the back of the net as he didn't have control of it. And Tyler Gamble was the other one that was just battling. That shot, nice play by Brett Vayu to just get a shot on net. Just over the pad, difficult save for the goalie, and almost snuck by him. Gagne with the win, back to Valancourt, quick shot. Redirected wide by the defenseman in front. And icing the puck here. Lindbergh choosing to cover it up with 23.5 seconds left in the first period. So a little bit changing the plan here for Central. 1-1 game is a little bit different than a 2-0 game. So took a unfortunate, silly tripping penalty, and it gave Bedford a power play goal. Alec Abad behind the net, D to D. Looking for the long breakout pass, couldn't connect. And it's going to be a race to the puck. Patrick Barry looking for a quick shot. Nice play right there by Abad, just to tip that puck enough that he didn't get a good shot. Time will expire in the first period. So at the end of the first period, Bulldogs lead 2-0 on a nice power play goal, really to recap that first period. What did you see in the first period, Kevin?
I saw Bedford trying to come out and put the body to Central. Central did out-hit them a little bit, but I think the effort was there to try to combat Central's physical play. And Bedford was overall just faster and better on the puck than Central.
Well, certainly they seem to have improved through the first period. The first couple of shifts, Bedford really looked slow and sluggish. But as the first period sort of wore on, they seem to get their legs and a little bit more comfortable. So we might see a little bit of a different lineup change. I'm not sure what's going to happen here, but we'll bring it to you live in a few short minutes after they clean the ice. We'll be back for second period action. Brought to you by Castle Hill Sports. My name's Steve Tempesta. I'm joined by Kevin Johnson, bringing you the game today live on live stream. So the Bulldogs finish out the first period with a late goal on a power play. Come into the second period up 2-0. A little bit of a different look. That last goal was really an important one for the Bulldogs, so they can separate a little bit here. So what are you looking for here, Kev? Fresh ice. What are you thinking about here on the second period?
Well, I think Marty in the locker room told them that they're playing well, but what they need to focus on not turning the puck over. There were a couple bad turnovers in that first period that easily could have led to goals if it weren't for Alec Lindbergh in net.
Well, I agree. They're going to need to really hone their skills here in the second period, play a little bit better. This coming week, they have a couple of big games this week, as they're not playing the lower teams in the league any longer. I think we've managed to get our way through those games. They're going to see Exeter. Exeter's a really talented club. They're probably one of the top teams here in the league. And then follow that up with a game on Saturday here against Memorial. So those two games will be really an away game on Thursday and then a home game on Saturday. Those are probably the two tougher teams in the state that we'll face next week. So we're going to have to be a little bit better than we are right now. Oh, keeping that puck in the blue line. That looked like it might have just got over, but it didn't. Well, we're going to go back on a power play here. A little bit of a hooking call. Number 5 headed to the penalty box for Central. Zach McKenna.
Yeah, let's see if Bedford power play can get a little bit better than last time. They scored on the last one, but it wasn't the goal you would expect. It was kind of a fluke goal, a scrum in front of the net. I'm going to look for Bedford's power play to be a little more concise and a little more to the book this time.
Oh, back on the puck, Matt Giroux. Wet ice, almost lost that, allowing Central an opportunity there, but Matt Giroux coming out, nice pass. Jay Roberto carrying the puck in deep, just trying to control the play, set up their offense here. Overload, down deep behind the net.
We're seeing
Jacob Rio looking back door right there to Matt Giroux. He just wasn't where he's supposed to be. The puck just goes through the crease.
It's the first time we've seen Ryu all game. I don't know where he was in the first period. He might have had issues with the coach, but it's the first time we've seen him here in the second period.
So this line is back united again. This is the line that just causes fits for most opposing teams. So a nice little chip out, 2-on-1. Central shot off the post, no goal. Looked like that was an opportunity there. Nifty shot right there by number 20, Ian Lowe. One of their very, very good forwards here from Central. Through the neutral zone, just tossing that back to the net. Power play, 42 seconds remain. Could be a little bit better, a little bit more crisp on that power play. With the puck, Matt Musgrave still controlling the play. Just loses it out of reach. Valancourt looking for a long pass. Gamble. Tossing it, trying to just make that play to himself. Musgrave misses it. Valancourt able to get to it first, throws it in. Back on the puck at the top. Valancourt down to Griffin Gagne. Penalty expires. 5-on-5. Patrick Berry jumps on the ice with a little green from Central. Griffin Gagne battling two defenders in the green. Behind the net, out front to Gamble. Just couldn't get enough stick on that puck, and that one could have been a chance right there. Probably the best chance that power play had after time expired on the power play.
Yeah, that wasn't a great looking power play for Bedford. Central had that chance on that 2-on-1. It was not a good power play.
Griffin Gagne just absolutely demolished behind the play after he passes that puck.
Gamble coming back with a little bit of fire himself.
Potvin looking for a teammate. Cody Lapis, number 7. Tempesta with the puck. Elects to just toss it behind. Alex Abad looking wide. Voloshin carrying the puck in the zone. Shot on net. Stopping the action here. So Sislak electing to just cover that puck up. No rebound. Taking the face-off to his left.
It was the right idea to get that shot low and on net and try to get a rebound, but it was a good job by the goalie to swallow that up.
And semi-win and just couldn't get it.
Penalty coming up on Bedford. Drew Connolly.
Slashing, probably the call here.
Looks like it. A signal from the referee.
So it's the first power play here for Central Little Green. A slash by Drew Conley. Pretty uncommon. Conley doesn't spend a lot of time in the penalty box. I think he was just trying to get a stick on stick and try to knock that puck loose, but it was a little bit of a slash. So Central putting out their power play line. Face off to the left of Alec Lindbergh. So Central trying to setting up a top umbrella. Tipped and redirected just wide. Alec Lindbergh, nice little play right there. And out comes Asa Parker, just trying to tip it by himself. On a break, getting hooked, pressured, no call. Just enough nuisance by both Central players that he wasn't able to get a shot off. That could have been a nifty little opportunity. Ian Clark keeping the puck in for Central. Patrick Barry down low. Cody Lapis. And Ian Clark just trying to get a shot on net. Blocked in front. Bedford able to send the puck the length of the ice. Both forwards change. Stealing the puck, Alex Abad jumping into the play. Quick shot. Trying to go over his blocker side. And just couldn't get the puck to the net. So here comes the defenders out with the puck. Really just controlling the play, and they send it back in deep. Valancourt, change of direction. Brett Vayu, shot on net. Going hard to the net, number 11, Jay Roberto. So this power play of Central's has really turned into a couple offensive chances for the Bulldogs here.
Yeah, that was a really bad breakout when they gave puck right to Abad. You can't do that on a power play. You're outmanning the other team, and you get a breakout pass on the half wall, and you just tip it right to the other guys. You can't do that.
Jay Roberto back checking hard, able to pick up that loose puck. Passes to himself. Passes to Brett Vayu, just couldn't connect. Brett Vayu's motor today, he just never stopped skating. Unable to control that first rebound and the puck loose back out to Central. They get a quick shot on net. So just sending out another fresh set of forwards here. Trying to kill this penalty. Almost a shot, not quite. Chipping it to himself right there. Griffin Gagne looking for something. Tried to create something out of nothing here. So Central with the puck, just chipping it away. Really not that organized on their power play. Penalty over. So that was a very effective penalty kill by the Bulldogs. Not much in the way of offensive chances for Central. Actually, the two chances really came in favor of the Bulldogs, and almost a breakaway. Pass out front, Asa Parker to Tyler Gamble. Unable to get just a quick shot. Able to get the shot, but not what he was hoping for. Logan Pacheco trying to get a chance right there. Number 13 just ran out of steam. Back to the D, quick shot, Ian Clark. Really causing a nuisance in front of the net right there. A shot on net by Ian Clark. I think number 14, Bowen Bilodeau, able to cause some problems and unable to make a glove save right there was Alec Lindbergh. Looked like that puck might have got redirected as it got really close to the net.
Yeah, I think 14 might have got a stick on that. Usually Lindbergh is pretty good with those shots from the point, so I'm thinking maybe it got tipped out of his glove.
Matt Giroux pushing that puck in. Going in hard after that puck. Trying to put a body on anybody out there. Central able to finish a check. Tempesta trying to give a little payback there to Ian Clark after he punished him coming out of the zone. And out with the puck comes this captain from 21, getting the puck back. Dumping it in and into the stands. Everybody heads up. So puck into the stands. Little fan from one of the youth teams down there. Excited to have a puck. Feels like he's at a Bruins game.
Bedford's been looking pretty bad in this first half of this period. Not a whole lot of offensive chance, except for when they were on the penalty kill.
I know, right? It seemed to just be something. They're just missing something at the moment.
Penalty on Central. Looks like it's going to be Ian Lowe going to the box for tripping.
Just trying to make a little bit of a play and just caught his stick around an ankle and tugged him down. Well, we're going to see two other players join the penalty parade as number 19, Colin Pacheco, and from Central, it joins his teammate Ian Lowe in the box, and Chase Valancourt headed to the box. So it looks like that was a matching penalty, probably a little bit of a roughing after the play. The whistle blew, and Valancourt finished his check and delivered the check, and Pacheco didn't like it. They had some words, and
yep.
And off to the penalty box they go.
I think Valancourt initiated it. He came in and gave a little late hit to Pacheco. Pacheco turned around, gave him a two-hand to the back of the legs, and ref sends them both off for roughing.
So Gamble taking the face-off. Back on the puck, Asa Parker. Behind the net. Carrying the puck through the neutral zone. Leaving it for Matt Musgrave. Matt's got the puck, holding it, trying to set it up for Asa Parker at the top. He's really the quarterback on this play. And looking for him to either get a shot at top or deliver it to one of the defensemen that are on the wings there. Redirected nicely by Gamble out front. Gamble just a presence in front of the net, just wide as it got deflected. Keeping that puck in, Asa Parker at the blue line. Musgrave on the half wall, looking back to the top of the umbrella. Really forcing that pass right there. Not a necessary pass, as switching places now is Alex Abad and Asa Parker. Parker just trying to find a little bit of space there.
Seeing some nice crisp passing from Bedford on this power play.
Well, what Central's been able to do is block shots in front of their goaltender, which they're not allowing those shots to get through, which is really important here for the Bulldogs. Nice pass right there. Griffin Gagne, nice save by Sislak as he comes across the crease and be able to stop that play. That was all set up by Brett Veyu, who managed to just reach and stop that long pass and then get to the back. No chance. Oh, Brett Veyu just shooting it wide. Real nice play at the blue line by Asa Parker. Griffin Gagne behind the net, looking for someone crossing. Matt Giroux firing that shot, tipped on its way through. 5-on-5. Goaltender without his stick as it goes behind the net. Looking for somebody wide open in front of the net, just didn't see him.
Central's gassed.
Wow, this power play is still out there. I think the Bulldogs are gassed as well. Both teams are looking for a change. Asa Parker still on the ice, been out there for a long time. Finally making his way back to the bench.
Yep, they're going to pull him off one at a time and see if they can keep this pressure up.
Jacob Rio behind the net. Quick pass out front. Back to the D, Connolly. And blocked by Ian Lowe on a breakaway. Wow, nice glove save right there. A fortunate block at the blue line led to a breakaway all on his own. Alec Lindbergh standing tall in net with a nice glove save.
Yeah, Lindbergh's coming up big in that situation. It was a good shot block by Lowe, and managed to get a power play or a breakaway. Sorry, with Matt Giroux trailing them.
So what we have here, 3:09 remaining in the second period. Bulldogs losing this period 1-0. So score is 2-1 in favor of the Bulldogs. Really not necessarily being outplayed or outplaying a Central team. It's just they're just not playing up to par what we've seen them for this season. They could certainly play a little bit better.
Well, that previous power play looked really good. They had some really good puck movement, and they had it pinned in Central Zone for a good amount of time, at least a minute and a half there.
I agree. Just a little pass right there, manages to behind the red line, and it becomes an icing here. So we're looking for the Bulldogs to capitalize late here in the second period, perhaps get a late goal or extend their lead. It'd be nice. Go into the third period up by 2 goals instead of just 1. So thanks for joining us on live stream, brought to you by Castle Hill Sports. I appreciate everybody joining us that's out there watching this game. Also like to mention, join us. A lot of the games that have been taped live or have been taped in general, I've put on YouTube by Castle Hill Sports, and we're fortunate. We've been putting them on the website, so go to our website, check them out if you've missed some of the live action. So check it out at bedfordhockey.com, www.bedfordhockey.com.
Nice play there. Just Voloshin unable to handle the puck, the pass that was a little bit behind him. Penalty on Bedford, it looks like, for interference.
That must have been behind the play, Kevin. I didn't see that one.
Yeah.
Interference call on Cam Blaisdell, number 29, heading to the penalty box. Not what the Bulldogs wanted here as the winding down of the second period here. So shorthanded for 2 minutes with 2:08 remaining in the second period. Central really looking to capitalize here and make this a 2-2 game. That would just about change everything in this game right now.
Yep. Could have seen interference on that play, but
I think so as well, but they didn't call it that way, unfortunately. So on the ice right now, Jack Flanagan, nice play. So on D, Jack Flanagan and Chase Valancourt putting a little bit of pressure, not a lot at the moment. Captain Brett Vayu. Deep is Asa Parker looking to just break up any of those home run passes they're looking for. Flanagan, nice play again, just getting that puck out of the zone. Again, just tossing it back in, Central. Flanagan first on the puck, trying to rim it out, kept in at the blue line. Tripped up Asa Parker. Unfortunately, not sure that would have changed the outcome of that play, but back in the zone, first on the puck, Pacheco. And a quick break. Here comes Griffin Gagne. Are we going to see a penalty shot here?
Might. He hasn't made a signal either way yet, so I don't know. He might be going to confer with the other ref.
I'm not sure. That looked like definitely a penalty and tripping, but he has unimpeded to the net. He has a chance. Never really got the shot off. As a referee, Kev, what's the ruling on awarding a penalty shot? Like, what's that? Do you know?
It's not clear cut. The rule says it has to be a clear and decisive breakaway, so every ref will call it differently. Some will make it so that it has to be directly from behind and with no opportunity to actually catch them. Some will be a little more lenient. These guys look like they're being on the little more lenient side and giving Central the benefit of the doubt, because that was a pretty clear breakaway to me.
Well, it looked like an opportunity to call and award a penalty shot, but unfortunately the Bedford does not get one. Some confusion out here by the Bulldogs as players are just not sure exactly what to do. And
what? They're calling delay of game on Bedford. Wow.
I'm not sure what happened. I don't know where that call came from.
I have no idea. That looked like a pretty made-up call to me.
Well, it looked like the Bulldogs were a little confused as to what players they wanted on and off the ice, and just some confusion from the players and the coaching. And eventually, the player came near the bench but stayed on the ice, and I'm not sure why the call. I don't get that call, but first they don't get the benefit of the doubt there for a breakaway and so on, and now we're in the box. So as time's winding down here, it's a 4-on-3.
What it looked like to me on that play was Connolly was looking for a change, and the refs didn't want him to because they had already blown the whistle. So it looked like Connolly was just going to stay up at the blue line and jump right off the ice as soon as they dropped the puck, which is, from what I understand, not illegal. But apparently the refs didn't like it, and they called him for delay of game.
Which is too bad. And what it does now is it matched up that penalty. Basically, both teams are going to be shorthanded for remaining 124 on that. What was going to be a power play for the Bulldogs. So now it's a 4-on-4. I do give the advantage to the Bulldogs in a 4-on-4 situation, but still, anytime you can get Asa Parker out there with fresh ice, anything can happen. So as we wind down the second period, Central takes a 1-0 lead in that period. Not a lot of activity outside of the penalty kill where they got a couple chances, but just didn't seem right. Like the Bulldogs just not there right now.
Yep.
They should be winning this game by a little bit more than 2-1. I'm sure they're going to get a little chit-chat by their coaching staff in between periods.
Definitely.
All right, so at the end of 2-1 Bulldogs, we'll be back for third period action. They call, it's okay. But then there was some confusion by the Bulldogs, and they get awarded a delay of game penalty, kind of a mysterious call. Not really sure where that came from. And now we're 4-on-4 for 1:24 as we start the third period. Just a real interesting ending to that second period.
Yeah, I didn't like that call at all. That delay of game call. I thought it was just a terrible call. I don't know why they were calling it. Bulldogs were lined up in a legal formation, and the refs just didn't like it for some reason.
Yeah, just a little bit of confusion there, but we'll get an explanation. Unfortunately, we won't be able to do it now. I'll probably get it after the game when I speak to Coach Marty and ask him what was that call. But
I don't think Coach Marty even knows. I think he's still pissed about it.
Well, we lost a little bit of a interesting on the scoreboard. Both penalties haven't moved, so they're going to have to tell the players when they get out. So 14:04 remaining. It's 4-on-4 here for just a few more seconds as both players will be entering the ice momentarily. Shot high and wide, first on the puck. Tempesta just wide as and to the back of the net. Goaltender not looking. Both defenders thought the other player was getting it. The only guy on the ice right there that was moving was number 2, Donato Tempesta, and he was able to pick the puck up and just stuff it behind the goalie.
Yeah, it was a good hard play by Tempesta there, keeping the play alive and being the only one on the ice going for the puck. It paid off.
Interesting. Both players, defenders just looking at each other confused, and the goalie just looking around. Where's the puck? And a fortunate miscue for the benefit of the Bulldogs. So Jack McDonough, 19, looking for the puck. Sending that puck out again with their. This is really the play that they have. Oh, into the stands. Heads up, everybody. That puck goes into the stands. A couple guys just jumping around down there. That looks like Brian Collins' little brother, former Bulldog Brian Collins.
Yep.
His younger brother in the stands. I believe he's also a football player. Is that correct?
Yeah, I think he plays for Bedford right now.
So behind the net, Alex Abad looking for a long pass. Can't connect with Cam Blaisdell. That's going to go the length of the ice. And fresh legs back on the ice for the Bulldogs.
Going back to that Veyu, Ryu, and Roberto line, let's see if they can make something happen on the shift. They've been the most dominant line consistently all game.
Well, we do get a heavy dose of 37, Asa Parker. He's just an all-around tremendous hockey player.
Yep. How did that bounce through?
That managed to make its way to the scorer's booth. Mrs. Vanderminden handing another puck to the referee. Puck at center ice. So the Vandermindens had a couple of boys come through our program. Both Alec, who graduated several years ago. He's got a senior this year in college, and JJ played last year. Sorry, not last year, the year prior. So he's been out of school for a couple of years as well. So Jacob Rio challenging the play behind the net, 24. A little bit of a slash on the back there in the leg. Could have been a call, no call. 22. Valancourt tossing that puck in, and again, there goes Brett Veyu hard, looking for a steal. Jay Roberto just putting pressure on him. And it's a race to the puck. Here comes Ian Lowe, just tossing that to the net and able to control the play and shut it down right there, Alec Lindbergh. So face off to the left of Lindbergh. Bulldogs taking an early 3-1 lead here in the third period. That 2-goal lead really just makes it a little bit more difficult for Central to capitalize. They've had a few chances as they've had. It's just, lockdown defense in favor of the Bulldogs. So.
Yep, Bedford's going to be looking to keep the pressure up, but try not to let Central have too many opportunities in the defensive zone either.
Nice hard shot right there. Number 4, Patrick Berry, one of the captains from Central, tossing that to the net. I've known Patrick for a long time. Coached him when he was a mite. How's that? That was a few years ago.
Just a few.
So Central also has a new program here, the Central Girls High School team. They're going to be playing a little bit later on today. Patrick's younger sister, Anna, playing on that team. So a new team formed this year and playing varsity hockey for girls. So congratulations to them. If I'm not mistaken, I heard a rumor that Mike Courier from Castle Hill Sports might be running over there to video that game, and they'll get that up and on YouTube, I'm sure, sometime in the very, very near future. So stealing that puck. Here comes Tempesta. Quick back, looking for a pass to Parker. Parker behind the net, taken down. And down the length of the ice, but off of the defenseman there, number 7, Matt Musgrave. Redirected into the zone, hard on the puck. Ian Clark. Just an errant pass there by Flanagan, trying to look for anybody through the middle and couldn't connect. So a little bit of back and forth play, not super organized here, either squad. So we're at the 10-minute remaining mark here of the third period. Bulldogs still up 3-1. Central in green, Bulldogs in white. Flanagan just battling. No one able to get a good grip on this puck, and Lotion out of just sending it wide. Stepping into the play, Valancourt trying to get off the ice. Players from the Bulldogs changing up. Nice little give and go pass right there. Jay Roberto, quick shot. Blocker save by Matt Sislak, sending that wide, keeping the Central Little Green really in close in this game. Shot through some traffic and some legs off the pads. Sending it in deep around the far corner. Valancourt, Rio, back to Drew Conley for a shot just wide. On the half wall, stealing that puck. Jay Roberto. And out, sending it down, just getting out of the zone. Quickly up, Roberto. Rio sends it in, far corner. A little bit of panic right there by the Central team and just giving away that puck. And here they come out as forwards got just sucked in too deep. Ian Clark to the corner, looking out front for Potvin. Matt Giroux just manhandling him in the corner and chipped out. Off the glass, Jay Roberto keeping it in. Looking for somebody out front. Brett Vayu just shoots it wide. I think it went off the defender that was in front of the net. Alex Abad battling. Boy, he does just a nice work. Long stick, able to really control that play. Just got soft hands back there. It's good to see him. Griffin Gagne just bumped off the puck. Keeping it in. Alex Abad looking for something. Throw it to the net. And we're going to get an icing call. Trying to connect right there. Central, just a little pass off the board, just a little bit too hard. So what do you think thus far, Kevin? Third period, just about the halfway mark. Just past the halfway mark.
I haven't seen a lot of good things from either team. Both teams look very discombobulated and not very coherent. They're running around. I'm seeing a lot of not connecting passes. Just both teams look like they're not on their game.
I agree. I think this is not the cleanest game that either one has played. But certainly the nice part about it is the Bulldogs haven't given up that fight, and they're just working hard, trying to remain undefeated. Nifty little backhand pass, just not able to get it all the way over to Asa Parker as shot is tossed in. Glove save, held on to the puck right there, Alec Lindbergh. So again, I hope you folks at home are enjoying the game live on live stream, brought to you by Castle Hill Sports. We appreciate it very much. Thanks, Mike Courier, for setting this up for us. I'm joined today, again, my name is Steve Tempesta. I'm brought to you with my partner here, Kevin Johnson, former Bedford Bulldog.
Valancourt laying down a big hit right there.
Here comes Jack McDonough, carrying the puck through the neutral zone, trying to make a play. Unable to control that puck. Stepping in, nice job by Jack Flanagan. And out with the puck, Central. Bulldogs again. Jack Flanagan, shot on net. Takes a big hit right there by Ian Clark. Good shot on net. Ian Clark finishes the play. We're going to see a little bit of a goalie change right now into the net.
Oh, wow.
6 minutes remaining. Eric Voloshin. Pretty tight game. Making a change. I like to see it.
Ref's not really letting Voloshin warm up much, but all right.
I don't think anybody saw him other than me.
Yeah, I didn't see him.
So
he's still down there warming up.
he's just trying to stretch. I mean, the poor kid just came off the bench. He had a good warm-up early, and then for 2.5 periods, he's just standing there. And he's going to get tested right now. Ian Clark. Just push wide. Jay Roberto out to Brett Vayu. Brett Vayu off to Jay Roberto with a nifty little move. Going to the net. faking out Matt Sislak. Looked like he was going to shoot it, and then he pulled it to his backhand and just rips that puck to the back of the net. Nifty little play.
Yeah, that was a good play right there by that line. That's what I'm saying about this line. This third line is so versatile when it comes to creating plays and creating opportunities. That was just one gorgeous play. Veyu takes the puck in, sets it up, gives a little drop pass to Roberto, and Roberto comes in and makes a great move on the goalie.
Well, coach is emptying the bench right now. Good for him. I'm glad to see some of the guys getting some more action out there. Seeing Josh Reeks, number 9, playing left wing at the moment, and number 15 on the ice, Hannah DeRozier. So Bulldogs take a little bit bigger lead here, 4-1. Hannah DeRozier tripped up at the blue line, trying to make a play into the corner. Chad Luigi battling with Asa Parker. A little chip pass over to Josh Reeks. Josh Reeks out to Asa. Nice little play. Keeping his foot and on Jack McDonough. Out front, battling. Trying to make a play. Going behind the net. So Jack McDonough battling in the corner. One-on-one. Asa Parker now helping out. Josh Reeks trying to get the loose puck. Unable to do so, and out comes Central. Quick shot on net, glove save. First shot of the night there for Voloshin. Just swallows that up, nice and easy. So good shift right there by Reeks and McDonough and DeRozier. Nice little nifty play with the stick work by Griffin Gagne. Boy, he's something to watch. Asa Parker off the goalie, rebound goal by Griffin Gagne. Just two guys along with Tyler Gamble just going to the net. That was a simple play of just go to the net and collect that rebound. So extending the lead to 5-1.
Yep.
Well, I'll tell you, I would have loved to have been in the locker room in between periods, Kev. I wonder what they talked about.
Oh, I'm sure Marty just gave him the old pump-up speech. And Bedford just came out in this period and took it to Central. They've just been all over them.
Josh Reeks carrying in the zone. Nice play. Off to McDonough. McDonough looking out front. Quick shot. Able to control that rebound. Standing right there was Voloshin looking for anything. If that puck had fallen to the ice, I think he would have smashed it home. So 3:50 remaining in the third period. Bedford Bulldogs, all Bulldogs here late in the third. Shot on net by Josh Reeks. Real nice attempt. And out with the puck, Ian Clark. Chad Luigi on his left, number 12. Shot off the post. That's the second post I think Ian Clark has had today. Couldn't connect with Josh Reeks as he was trying to be sent by Voloshin.
Yeah, there's a little bit of a miscommunication. Reeks was looking on the forehand. Voloshin, I think, only had a pass in the passing lane to get the puck on Reeks' backhand. Just a little miscommunication. Nothing too serious.
So carrying the play, looking for Blaisdell deep. Blaisdell with the puck on a semi-breakaway, taking the slap shot off the post and in.
Wow.
So it looked like that might have been a little bit of a chip pass by Donato Tempesta. See what they score this. So 6-1. Back on the ice comes Voloshin and McDonough. And Reeks, poor Josh Reeks, the poor kid hasn't gotten a lot of action, but he hasn't gotten off the ice in the past since like the 6-minute mark.
He hasn't. He's been out here like.
I love it, man. I think it's great.
Yeah. He's got to be exhausted, though.
I think he's getting tired. You can tell. but good for him that he's still out there. He's getting chances, you know.
Yeah.
Back on the ice, Hannah DeRosa. Nice little play at the blue line. Bowen Bilodeau carrying the puck. Nice pass over to Cody Lapis. Just couldn't control that puck. Talked to Cody's dad in between periods. Tells me he has a broken wrist and he's been playing with a cast.
Wow, that's.
So I'm not surprised that he wasn't able to control that that pass right there. Shot on net, big save right there. Voloshin able to make a save. Looking for that breakout play. Just couldn't connect. McDonough trying anything here. Hannah was looking to catch that play and then chose not to. Plays it with the stick, keeping the play, keeping the puck in the zone. Blocked before it gets to the goalie. And trying to go off the glass and out. Valancourt lost a lot of pucks today into the stands.
Yeah, more than we normally see.
Coach electing to keep these forwards still on the ice. I mean, I love the fact that they're playing. Boy, they got to be getting tired.
Yeah, this group of guys right here. DeRosa just came off the ice for the first time in a while, but Josh Reeks, he hasn't come off the ice since the 6-minute mark.
I think it's great. I think it's great. You know what? They want to play too. I think it's fantastic that they're all getting a chance out here. Josh, a two-sport athlete, as you know. He's goalie for the Bedford High varsity team. So for soccer. Soccer. So it's good to see him, playing a couple sports. Good. So it's not something he's unfamiliar with. Playing a little bit, getting a little bit extra time. D to D, Flanagan to Matt Giroux out. Josh Reeks with the puck, tripped up. No call, obviously. It's late in the game, minute 20 left, and a 6-1 lead here for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, wouldn't expect the refs to call that one.
Voloshin getting pestered right there by number 12, Chad Luigi. Keeping it in, Jack Flanagan. Just a nice play at the blue line. To the far corner. Down deep. Reeks out front, looking for anybody. First on the puck. Central tossing that out. Patrick Barry behind the net. Hannah DeRosa giving him a little bit of trouble. Helping out Josh Reeks. Ian Lowe bringing it back to the D. Unable to keep that puck in the zone. It was Jack Kavanaugh. Bailey Noel firing that puck in. Josh Reeks unfortunately kicks it right to a offensive player from Central, but in to help out, Jack McDonough. So Jack, younger brother of Luke McDonough, real talented player for the Bulldogs for many, many years. He has an older brother, Ryan, I believe, but he played for West. Am I correct in saying that, Kevin?
I didn't even know that there was an older brother than Luke in that family, but I never met him.
I think he played at West, as he played his high school hockey there. So here we are finishing up the third period. Game over. Bedford wins 6-1, extends their streak to 6-0. I believe they're at a 36 games now, winning streak in the regular season. So real confidence builder as they go into next week. They play Exeter and then Memorial. Next week will be a real test for the Bulldogs, so it should be good. Any last parting thoughts to the game today?
I think if the Bulldogs just string together 3 periods like they played in the third period, they can do that all game. I think they'll be pretty safe making it to late in the playoffs.
So there you are, end of the game. Bulldogs win 6-1. Thanks again to Castle Hill Sports and live stream. Hope you guys enjoy it, and we'll see you in the next game. Take care.